Hi guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my season 2 of my Road to Glory. I'm Vic, and we've picked up Ashokato at left back. He's got good pace, good passing, dribbling stats, so he's the sort of fullback I like. It's another Tottenham player. I don't know why we're getting so many Tottenham players. They seem to be really good value, I think. And they're all having a good season. I said I'll get into the tournaments. So let's get into one. First game of round 1 of the tournament. We'll go with Balotelli and Defoe up front, Tarat and Fletcher in the middle, and we get drawn against this team. He's got Torres, Sturridge up front, Suarez just behind. That's a good front three. Silva, Nasri and Milner. It's a bit of a Man City influence in this one. And we get off the mark with a little bit of skill. And Defoe doing what he does, perching up. Now we've got enough gold players. We'll keep getting into these tournaments. Every other episode we'll start a tournament or something like that. And we'll keep building as well. I've got a couple of players lined up that I'm looking to get. Need to strengthen in a couple of areas. I don't know. I could do with your comments, guys, on who's your favourite BPL centre mid for under £3,000. If you've got one, that would be good. And Zogby with a good shot there, but it just tipped over. And in this series, when we get up in these corner positions, we're doing quite well. Barclays Premier League, it doesn't have that many 5-star skillers compared to a lot of leagues, but it's got some really strong, tall fellas. Balotelli's one of them. You'll always compete physically with a gold Barclays Premier League team because there's a lot of strong, quick guys in the league. Obviously, it's probably the fastest, top flight league in the world. I mean, in terms of the gameplay, the game style in real life. So we managed to sneak that one 2-1. We dominated it, but couldn't take our chances. So we're through to the quarterfinals. There we go, that shows that. Shout out to Dougie Republic if he's watching. Popping up there on the screen. So we picked up a Brad Friedel, another very solid goalie. Sort of plays quite a lot like Howard actually in this game. Not much to separate the two. I just prefer Howard, perhaps. I don't know, maybe on his kicking and throwing. He's got long throw and stuff. But yeah, we've picked up Friedel. So we'll get straight into the tournament. Needed to rest Howard. Resting Balotelli as well for this one. And we get in. Real Madrid badge. Always a bad sign that you're going to be playing one of those guys. You know what I mean. And he's got a really interesting team actually. I think it's a Pro League team. Please correct me. I don't know a single player out of these lot, but it does look it is a very strong side, and it does turn out to play like a very strong side as well. He was sort of, I don't know if it's something he's picked up from playing offline or what really, but he just sort of passed it. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 between that front three. Sometimes, the 1-2 passing. Sometimes just passing and passing. Yeah, and most of the time I could just intercept it really easy or tackle him. But sometimes it just infuriating, just could not get it off him. Defoe at the back post there. Saw a thread on the EA forum complaining that in tournaments there's people who are cross abusers. So basically, I haven't really played against one, but charging down the wing every opportunity and crossing it in, and 1 in 4, 1 in 3 crosses will result in a goal, and apparently that's cross abusing now. I don't really buy into the whole he's a pace abuser, he's a cross abuser, he's a pass abuser, all that stuff. You know, it's a valid play style. You know, Stoke play that way. So if Stoke can play that way in real life, why can't someone play FIFA in that way? So I don't really get it myself. Hopefully I'm not a cross abuser. I do score a few goals with headers. If my winger can't manage to cut inside, he'll cross it. So I don't know. Maybe that does make me a cross abuser. But I personally feel like crosses can be really easy to defend as well. So just like pace abusers, it can be really easy to defend. A pace abuser, you just track back well. So I don't really get any of that stuff when it's on the forums, but yeah, there you go. So we managed to get back to 2-3, and we desperately going for it in the dying seconds. Even the goalie came up. Parker squares it to Defoe here in the last second, and he just puts it wide. Absolutely good. And the whole game sort of went a bit like that. I hit the crossbar 3 times or something, but just couldn't edge this guy out with his strong Silver team. It was really pacey up top, this team, and some really strong centre backs. So it was a good team that he had. But unfortunately, that's us out of this cup. So I've been Vic. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.